Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 21 of Lots of Giants. Last episode, Backtusk is dead, weather painted some trees, went down here, got myself tons of bone shards, made quite a few buckets of Duke for the corn, and now we can't use it because it's too cold to fertilize our crops, so we have to wait until the end of winter when it warms up, or the beginning of spring, but that puts the powder cake thing on hiatus, which really sucks, but we have to spawn mosslings in because, again, I have relogged since that Moosey spawned. So she's gone, she's vanished. And it wouldn't matter anyway because the eggs despawn on you because there's still that broken mechanic where eggs disappear the moment they're laid for Moosey, which is really bad, which is really annoying. So, Moosey, we'll go pop her over here somewhere. I was just waiting for it to be day so I could fight her. And since it is a mossling fight, and mosslings tend to do lots of damage, and sometimes I like to just face roll them to get the fight over with quickly. Make myself an extra football helmet in case it breaks. What's this one at? Nah, I don't feel like letting the damage bleed over an 11% one. Ah, screw it. Okay. I want a fire down here. So I'm going to see if the temperature gets any warmer. And I'll try to fertilize it, but I don't suspect it's going to work. We'll fight Moosey up here. Here you go. Make sure that fire's nice and fueled. Get you going. And again, it's because of the Moosey egg thingy. That's why I have to do this. I don't like doing this, but sadly it's a problem. Mossling, 5 for each spawn. Can I press the right? There you go. Did I put an extra space in there? I did. There you go. Or did I not put MOSS? What did I do wrong? See underscore spawn MOSSLING. What is going on here? Did they change it? Did they change it? What am I doing wrong? C underscore, there's no capitalization. SPAWN. What? Oh, I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. It's like, oh my god, I'm a dumbass. No, I'm not. I did it right. Here, there you go. I did it wrong. You can tell I don't like doing this. I don't console in things. I'm fully aware of how to do that. Moosey will spawn in. I can't believe I forgot that. It's late. This is my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. It is late, and I'm tired. I fucked up the order of the parentheses. Or no, that was the quotations. I fucked up the quotations. My B. What'd you say about Moosey again? You're a big one, huh? And what'd you say about the little mosslings again? Hold on, I want to examine the little dudes. Don't you want to pick it up and squeeze it? Yeah, squeeze the life out of it. I know I've examined that now because I remember saying something about wringing a tiny little neck. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to put the quotations in there. Oopsie daisies. My B. We all have our moments, don't we? We all have our moments. Oh, I forgot to put my cane on there, but it doesn't really matter. I usually toggle the cane just so you're guaranteed to get that extra little bit of distance, but not with Moosey, it's not a necessity. It's useful. Yeah, learning how to quick swap between the cane and a weapon will get you far in life. Because you can cheese some enemies with that strat. Alright, I'm pushing away from the fire, which is not cool. And I'm getting cold. Okay, the mosslings are angry. I would like to pick this up because I don't want you little bastards to eat everything. What do we got? 4 of you left alive? Go do things. And there's the lightning. I didn't even put the lightning rod down. I'll put it down right here. Don't feel like getting struck by any silly lightning. You are the odd one out, buddy. You are fucked. 4, 5. Yeah, stop it, mosslings. I was counting the hits. I don't know if I got 5 in there or not. 6, 7. So if I'm right, it was 7 hits. If I'm right, I don't know. I got hit too many times. I couldn't tell what happened. Yep. I mean, I could fight these guys so much better, honestly. But one of my favorite things to do with mosslings is seriously just to face roll them. And I know it's not the best way of handling any situation, but it gets the fight done quicker. Because chasing them down usually just ends up, I don't know. Chasing them down is a little weird. Can I sync you guys up a bit better? That or you run this way. Essentially, if you kite them perfectly and you never get hit, you spend a lot of time just running around. When I want to spend a lot of time just killing them. No, you're the one I want to fight. You're the one I want to fight. See how they're all off sync right now? I might have to change my targets. Nah. Got him. You go do your thing. I want to loot. temperature is a lot lower than I want it to be. Okay, you and me now, bud. You and me, man. So, like you just back off after a swing or two every time, but it's in my best interest sometimes just to stand here and kill the fucker. So now it's only one. Cool. And yes, I realize I'm at 41 HP, but that's why we have Honey Ham. Hey, buddy. You ready? It will one day hatch into a... Oh, I was reading that. Hold on. You die. I don't know why they get 2 hits sometimes in there, but they do. Oh, and I get to examine it. Yes, I know. 21 HP. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. There's so much healing in Honey Ham. We're good. Okay, so it's still too cold right now to fertilize the crops. Essentially, I am fucked. I have to wait. And that really stinks. Put that meat away. Got another weather pane's worth right there if I need it. But I haven't made my luxury fan. I could make 2 of them. I'll make 2 luxury fans again. Which requires reeds, and I don't believe I've brought enough home. That's something I don't think I have. Ooh, I don't remember if this is exactly enough or not. Let's check. Is that enough reeds? Yeah, it's only 2. Okay. It's only 2. And it's 2 rope. For some reason I thought it was 1 rope. Yeah. Yes. And I have so many logs that making a handful of boards to throw on the fire for some real long fueling seems like a good idea. There you go. Not to mention it pretty much just gets that fire up to where it needs to be. And I am in need of a repair on my beefalo hat. So let's get that done with. Do a little bit of sanity. I like that. Good stuff. Here you go, beefalo hat. I know you needed it. Now you get it. You always get what you need, beefalo hat. And the honey in here. So I mean, if I really wanted to heal, I could do something silly like honey nuggets. And I don't remember if can you do like 2 ices of the filler? I don't need to, but I can't remember if like that. Does this recipe work? It does. You can use 2 ices filler. I can also just use a shitload of honey because I've got it. I mean, that's honey nuggets. Honey nuggets are what, like 30 or what was it? Is it 30 or something? But yeah, it's a super cheap way. There's better items to make for healing, but when you have stupid amounts of honey, that does the trick. So the powder cakes again, I have to make a lot of those in quick succession. And now that I think about it, again with the twigs that I've got, 2 to each one, I have like 80 something. I want to say like 80 something corn, maybe definitely more. I don't believe we have enough twigs. And I'm only going to be using more and more twigs as we play. Maybe a visit down to... I don't have to go to the desert. I can go through here and harvest those twigs. A visit to the desert would be good. And... Is it 30? No, it's 20. It's still decent, because honey is super cheap when you have a bunch of bee boxes. So... maybe we do that. We go to the desert and farm the tumbleweeds. Like on my way there, I'll harvest some things, but I feel like twigs will be an issue. And what I want to have happen is while winter warms up, maybe I can get myself my powder cakes just kind of started like right away. That will be made into something. That'll be made into something. There's our hound attack, and we have a fresh ham bat for it, so that's no biggie. The battalists are not ideal, but they will fight one another. However, I don't think I want to deal with the battalists. No, I will kill them. I'll just deal with the hounds myself. Let's get this stuff picked up. I need to make myself the scaled mail. We put that on the abomination all the time. And probably the hibernation vest first. So we need to make our dapper vest, which I should have enough silk left over. I know I have the hound's teeth. Come on, you guys. Who's spawning in where first? There you are. Oop, I should have swung 3 times. Don't know why I didn't swing 3 times. What? I want to freeze the little dude. There you go. And I'll kill you here in a second. Warm up. Bye-bye. Rip you. Is that it? Is that all she wrote? You come over here looking for food, and then you run away, you little bastard. Go flap somewhere else. Go flap somewhere else, you prick. Okay. I will resume my building of the abomination. Pigskin and a log suit. I have every capability making a log suit. We'll get that done up. And scale mail. There you are. Easy peasy. Hound's teeth. I don't need 89% one of you. So I need a couple hound's teeth, the silk, and what else am I missing? The dapper vest? No, I'm not. It's just hound's teeth and silk. Easy enough. And then Berger. What was the other item in your hibernation vest? I always forget. I genuinely always do. There it is. Ah, it's the 2 rope. Okay. Funny how, like, grass ended up not being as much of the issue as I thought it would be. Because I didn't make as many... Like, I was going to make more farms, but when I thought about limitations and whatnot, it didn't make sense to do that. Yeah. Hibernation vest. Hype! Hound's teeth. Go bye-bye. These things obviously I can drop on the ground and not have any worry about. Nothing's going to catch on fire or anything like that. So, here you go. You're definitely getting a smile made out of powder cakes. Like, that's going to be a thing. Those are going to be the eyebrows. Or, I'm sorry, like the little bags under his eyes or something along them lines. I will incorporate as many powder cakes into him as I can. Let's see. Any other boss items? I have the weather panes made up. I have all of these feathers. I have the eyebrow, and I guess I could drop it now. So it'll go somewhere like... Oh, no. I don't want to equip that. I don't want to ruin the 69%. We're putting a 69% on this abomination. That's nice. The eyeball will obviously go down, but not using it for now. I don't trust it not being consumed in some... I have never tested it, and I've never looked it up to confirm it. I don't know if birds will eat the deerclops eyeball. They'll eat other things that are on the ground. They'll eat rotten stuff, but I don't know if they'll... No. I don't know if they'll eat the eyeball. I don't want to find that out. I know like a hound attack could happen. A bear could walk by and eat it. Like, I don't want that to be a thing. Okay, extra feathers. Stay here. Oh, I can combine those stacks. There you go. His legs. I mean, I will likely just put as many powder cakes on him as possible. I don't know, maybe I'll incorporate some of these gnomes into it. Because I have quite a freaking few this run. Oh, I thought I had to cook those. I do not. That's cool. You can have them. And again, it's still too cold that I just can't. So twigs. Twigs are then the other objective, which is funny. I mean, I never really thought this would be a thing. But it is. Let's keep that meat here. Cook this meat up to prolong its life. That way when I leave, I don't have to worry about it. Thieful hat's still nice and repaired. Tools looking good. I don't need the silk, and I could go for some more logs. Just got to go over my inventory, make sure everything's good to go before we leave. Batalisk, what are you doing? What on earth are you doing? 69 degrees. Yeah. Stupid Batalisk, this is not your base. You back the fuck off. You back off. Give me them logs. Thank you. Up. Find some stacks here where possible. Nice. What are you doing? What is Happy doing out in the winter? Well, what are you doing, man? Get a little more toasty and good enough. Okay, so let's get exploring. And by exploring, I mean let's just go get some twigs. I would like you guys to not follow me. There's your answer, Batalists. No, I don't want any. I don't want what you're selling. Get the f*** out of here. Take your Girl Scout cookies elsewhere, bitch. It's Batalisk poop, it is. It's warm and glowing. I mean, if it was warm and glowing, you probably wouldn't want to touch the stone. It would burn your freaking hands off. You wouldn't have any skin on your hands. I mean, I can tell you that much. You're still a killer bee, too. You've been out here for so long. Let me end your life. Let me end your existence. I'm sorry. The end of a legend. The end of an era. Rip him. You play the world's tiniest violin right now. That bee has been around for a while. Sorry, buddy. You gotta go. But yeah, now it's time for twigs. I think I have maybe 3 stacks currently. of twigs. And 1 stack gets me 1 stack of powder cakes. Unless I use ice as filler. Unless I use something else as a filler. That's something I could go mine. Either way it works. But it's going to be 1 corn, 1 honey, and 2 twigs. I believe it always needs a twig. But I can substitute an ice in there. I don't think I'm going to. I feel like the easiest thing will be twigs just because they're everywhere. And especially if I go back to where we were picking up tumbleweeds, because I left twigs behind. We'd get all that we needed. I think I hear tumbleweed. I'm pretty sure I heard tumbleweed. Something was definitely making a noise in the distance. I could go visit MacTusk too. Maybe I'll go do that. I've got a fresh handbat. I'm relatively warm. I've got a 71% football helmet. Yeah, let's just, we can work our way up to him. And we'll go hit him up during day. And yes, I will keep checking my map to make sure we're going to where there are twigs. Because I don't have no fancy light radius. I don't got no moggles. I can't see everything for days. It is the middle of the damn night and it's below 30. It is negative 31. It is 31 degrees below friggin' 0. Well, honey is, she's a strong girl if all she needs is a beefalo hat to stay warm. I mean, that could be said about any character who's been rocking the beefalo hat, but that's pretty cold. That's a little cold. How many twigs we got up here on our way to them? Not too many. Unlikely enough to pass time as I go to them. And I really shouldn't have dropped that torch off, because if I would have kept it, I could have burnt a tree down. And got super toasty as we fight him, because I'll be taking my helmet off for a little bit. Because you never know if he wants to spawn and instantly shoot a blow dart at you or what. Because sometimes he'll do that. He'll be a jerk. So let's take care of that warmth. Yeah, you know what? You're 3%. Let's kill you. I'll kill you. Yeah. Well, 1 more or 2 more swings? Ah, I called it. 1. And that thing's pre-crafted. Also, I know what makes a good fuel source. Grass tufts. I can see for days. Also, I'm very toasty. You go there. Swap them correctly. Alrighty. Now we wait. And it is beneficial to eat a honey ham. I don't have as many honey hams as I would have liked. I forgot. I definitely should have made more before I left. I'm a little focused on making sure we have all the resources needed to make powder cakes. I don't remember how long powder cakes take to make. That's something else of concern. Because depending on when it starts getting warm enough that I can fertilize the crops, I have to worry about the time it's going to take to make all these. Because there's a lot. I may end up having to commit time to crock pots. I may have to go get more twigs and make more crock pots. I don't know. That's something that's a little bit annoying. Because it's going to take a while to make all this. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's scary to think about how much that's actually going to end up, how long it's going to take. 5 each time. Hey, buddy. Okay, why don't you come over here a little bit. And let me just run right up to your face and beat your ass down. Yeah. Overheat. That's what I want. I ignore you, blue hounds. I ignore you. We Tusk. How you doing, Tiny? Okay, so that's her examine. What the hell? How do I get stuck on that tree that bad? Blue hound, you're just going to have to wait, man. I'm going to kill your master here, and it's going to be awesome. What you got? No tam? No tam. Nothing fancy at all that time. It's warm and glowing. Lewd. Okay, so we will just completely and utterly ignore these blue hounds. Sorry, dudes. You are not needed. If you keep following me, I mean, I'll kill you, but like, I don't need to kill you. I need to get those twigs. Ooh. Tumbleweed hype. But yeah, maybe go into the desert. I can stick it out for that long. I have the food for it. I don't have really much healing if I have to deal with a boss fight and something stupid happens. As I try to guarantee some drops, which doesn't always work, obviously. Case in point, D-Fly versus Badger. Feels bad. But I want the resources, and there's quite the gathering of twigs right here. I need them in my life. Like, holy shit, there's actually quite a few twigs here. Twigs, where have you been all my life? Hey guys, hey girls, get in my inventory. Tumbleweed, wait for me. Tumbleweed senpai, wait for me, buddy. You could do it. You could do it. I guess I'll go around this edge. Pick up those as well. It's all grass, it looks like. I'm like, I need twigs this time. What's the tumbleweed giving me? It's like, here's some grass. Thanks, tumbleweed. It's kind of hard to look at myself these days. Well, I mean, it's kind of iced over. I don't know. Depending on how clear it is, you might not see a reflection. You might not see anything, really, if it's iced. Yeah. I know what she means by it's hard to look at herself these days, but, sorry, Walani. Get over it. Look at that tumbleweed go. Go, tumbleweed, go. Run. Be free. Be free, tumbleweed. Damn. Okay, more on this side. 52 degrees, temp's doing well. Sanity's hanging out pretty nicely. Thank you. Honey ham's getting stale. But I'll definitely be able to eat it before it's completely stale. I'm honestly mainly worried about keeping it in the inventory to heal. These little bastards being killer bees and whatnot in the middle of winter. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I really only want to use it to heal. In case something stupid happens during a boss fight. Or maybe I just do something dumb in general. Who knows? So, there's quite a few twigs here too. We'll swing by. So I have a full stack there. A full stack there. It's 80. And then we're working on another one. I've got to keep going. I want to make sure I have this stuff. Absolutely, positively sure. And if I have to make more crock pots, which I don't want to have to do, I have the charcoal for it. At least I know where to get the charcoal for it. We've already burnt down that forest. But still. I really am annoyed that I can't fertilize the crops in winter. When it's too cold, that is. Because I have everything liquidated into seeds right now. It's all seeds. So I have no corn to my name. So I can't make my powder cake. We gotta grow it, and yeah, that in its own right is gonna take a bit. I'm hoping I have enough fertilizer to grow everything that I have. I'm genuinely concerned about that. I have a lot of rot waiting, and I have quite a few buckets of poop. But still, I won't ever not worry about that. That'd be a little anticlimactic. Be a bit anticlimactic. Welcome to the surface. Yeah, they've been on the surface for a while, Walani. Okay, you can be used as a fuel source here in a little bit. Because not only is it going to be a long night, your thermals are ice cold, girl. You gotta take care of that. Your stones are cold. Stones are cold. Can I get to the desert before night hits? Put down my little fire. Oh, nah. Maybe. It's not looking likely. Merms, piss off. Why you no fight Pangolls? Hey, little dude. Little dude, go dunk your head, guy. Go dunk your head, guy. Weird. Examine. No, I can't reach desert time. I'm coming, desert. I'm coming. I'll be there in a minute. Have I examined a tentacle as her, by the way? I don't remember. One aggro. Hands off, bucko. She calls a lot of people bucko. Keep your tongue to yourself, bucko. Hands off, bucko. Okay, then. Maybe it's thirsty. It's actually a useful examine. Like, it leads on to the fact that they need water to grow. Nice. An examine that's not completely and utterly random. Get over here, tumbleweed. I need you, buddy. Oh, do I ever look at all these twigs? This is what I'm talking about. There's gonna be tons of twigs on the outside edges. That twig is forsaken, though. I'm sorry, twig. More bones. Oh man, yeah. Bringing the hammer would have been a wise decision. Alas, I am not full of wise decisions. I hear tumbleweed over there. Tumbleweed, I'd love to get you, but I can't. Hardened rubber bug, 'cause I need more gold. The joke is, I have so much gold because I came back with 7 rubber bugs that one day. Oh my god, it's funny how like strapped for resources we were in the beginning, and then how crazily fast it turned over because of tumbleweeds. Just the magic. The raw power of tumbleweeds. A regular bone shard I will take. Get them thermals nice and toasty. You know you want to, Walani. And I will actually cook this up and eat it. Because if I can save this honey ham for a little longer, in case I need the healing, I'd like to. Just a little bit longer. Just a wee bit. However, it does look like it's already time to wrap the episode up here, guys. Sorry to say, episode 21, I got myself that camera rotation. Myself a good bit of twigs. We killed Mac Tusk. This time it was a no drop. That sucks. Pretty much the majority of those are all harvested, even the ones over here. Oh no, I don't think those ones did, but these ones did. We never explored this, but cleared that out. There are plenty of twigs to be had just along the desert, and obviously there's plenty of twigs in the tumbleweeds. But yeah, I can't fertilize those crops. I gotta wait, and that either means is we have to wait till the end of winter when it warms up, or as it transitions to spring, we have to do it. Which sadly then means I have to spend that much more time before we off ourselves making my powder cake, just because it takes a while to cook the stuff in the crock pot. That really sucks. But again, guys, I'm wrapping up here. Episode 21. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you next time.